What's the deal, everybody? Welcome back to the studio. Jeremy Deal here, and today we're going to be talking about music licensing sites for real estate video in particular. Now, I personally have subscriptions that I have paid for to these three sites. 1, 2, 3. No sponsorships here, paid for with my own money, and I've been using them all for a long time. I'm gonna go through these different music licensing sites. I'll tell you the pros that each one has, the cons that each one has, and I'll let you know which one I actually prefer for my real estate videos. Maybe I can save you a buck or two. Let's get into it. I know I keep promising you that I'm gonna remember to mute this thing, but I don't know what's going on. I guess it's better that I always check my audio levels. Speaking of audio levels, I bet you notice another new microphone because I am still trying to fix my audio in this studio with these ACs and fans running. So got a new mic, an actual mixer set up to the camera. So hopefully this audio is way better than the last. Let me know down below how it sounds and we'll dive right into it. Now, I don't want to bury the lead too much. I know I threw up the three logos to begin with, but we're going to be talking about three music licensing sites in particular. The first one we're going to talk about is Artlist because it seems to be the most popular, or at least it has the most YouTube sponsorships out there. There's a lot of people repping Artlist, and if you watch any other creators out there, I'm sure you've heard of them. The next one we're going to talk about, which is definitely less popular amongst creators, is Envato Elements. This one is a little bit cheaper, and by a little bit, I mean just a little bit, but it's a little bit more expansive. And then lastly, we're going to be talking about a site that I don't think anyone out there is talking about, and most of you have probably never heard of, but it's called Real Estate Tracks. And it's a site dedicated specifically to collecting music for creating real estate videos. The very first one, let's dive right in, Artlist. All right, so we're diving into Artlist first because not only is it the most talked about one on YouTube, so I'll spend the least amount of time on it, but it is also the most expensive one. Now, it's $199 annually, and that covers all of the music on it, but not the sound effects. The sound effects actually cost more, so if you want to build videos that also have sound effects, you will have to pay more for that. For the Artlist subscription, $199 a year. Now, that's an average price. It's not too bad, it's not too great, but it's a good price. And one thing I do like about Artlist is that the music is very unique and it's very good. It's high quality music. There's very little of that clunky kind of corporate feeling tinny music that you can find on a lot of other music licensing sites. Now, that being said, I also find it difficult to find music for real estate videos in particular. When it comes to videos with people in them, like agent walkthroughs or videos of me right here just talking to you on YouTube, I use Artlist more for those videos. For real estate videos in particular, I think I have a playlist of like 6 songs that I like on there. So that's not very many compared to the other sites that we'll talk about later on. So Artlist, like I said, I think it really does live up to its name, and it is a very artsy music place. So if you are creating just real estate videos and no other type of work, I also do wedding work, I do all kinds of stuff for weddings. Artlist is really great. Like I said, that music is wonderful, but real estate video work in particular, if it's the only thing you're producing are videos of residential properties without people in them, I think you might be able to skip Artlist, and we'll go on to our next music licensing site. All right, the next one we're going to talk about is the one I have personally been using the longest. Once again, not sponsored, but it is Envato Elements. Now, it is cheaper than Artlist. And by cheaper, I mean exactly $1 because it is $198 a year. So it is a tiny bit cheaper than Artlist. But what is nice about Envato Elements is that a lot of things come in that $198 annually or that subscription model. Not only is there tons of music to choose from, there's also tons of sound effects. There's graphics that you can use, whether you use DaVinci Resolve, Premiere Pro, or After Effects. There are templates and titles for all of those. There are graphics for Photoshop. There are graphics for InDesign. There are WordPress templates. There is a huge gambit of stuff on Envato Elements that come with that $198 a month. And that's why personally I believe if you have the money to spend $200 a year, this is the best bang for your buck, in my opinion. Not only is it $1 cheaper than Artlist, I also find way more music that I think is suitable for real estate videos in particular on there, whether we're talking about videos that include agents or not. The majority of the music that I actually use for my real estate videos are from this site. If I'm not creating something unique to a specific luxury product or a commercial, then I am using music from Envato, because I pick out 10 to 12 songs in the beginning of the year, put them up on my site, and let agents choose which song they would like their house to be put to. If you've watched my past videos, I go into detail about how this makes them feel part of the process of creating and really helps me hold on to clients for the longevity because they feel like they were part of the creation process. But either way, before I diverge from information too much, let's talk about the like and subscribe button that you can push down below to let me know if you like this information and all that jazz. Help me help you. I'm buying all this new gear. I mean, I don't want any money from you. Just like use my affiliate links or stuff. Help me make money from the big guys that have lots of it. Now, back into it, and the last one we are going to talk about is the one that probably none of you have heard of, and it is called Real Estate Tracks. Now, I found out about this from a Facebook group full of real estate photographers. Now, what's nice about this one is that once again, it has tracks dedicated specifically to real estate video. So there are way less songs on here than either of the other two platforms I've talked about, but all of those songs can be used for real estate, so it is a huge plus. Now, there's no sound effects, there's no graphics, there's nothing like that on it. It's just music for real estate tracks. Real estate tracks, get it? That's in the name, right? But the best part about it is that it's only $99 annually. So it is $100 less than the other two services. And even though less kind of comes with it, if you are making strictly real estate videos, then this might be the best option for you. So which one do I actually like the most whenever I'm creating my real estate videos? Like I said a little while ago, I actually prefer Envato the most over all of the other ones, and it's just because so much comes with the money that you spend. I use tons of titles, I use tons of graphics from Photoshop, I use a lot of the other stuff that Envato provides. Now, that being said, I do still use Artlist and Real Estate Tracks for multiple things. Real Estate Tracks, I use it very specifically for luxury properties or properties that I'm trying to make a longer video with an agent walkthrough, maybe somewhere around 3 to 4 minutes. Artlist I prefer for really unique properties and really unique projects, especially those involving people. So real estate agent walkthroughs or weddings or YouTube videos and stuff like that. So really you have to judge for yourself, what all are you using this music for? Is it specifically for real estate videos, or do you do other video work also? Is the only thing that matters to you the music, or do you want other things to come along with your subscription? All of these are things that you're going to have to figure out, but that is my basic rundown. As always, keep rocking and rolling. Enjoy what you're doing. Make smart business decisions. Let me know which one of these 3 services you use. And if you don't use any of these 3 and you have one that you really like, definitely let everyone know down below. I will be pushing the top ones up so everybody can see them. Catch you next time.